any sort of noise from above. So it is going to be heroes first. What are you going to do?
I'm going. James needs to take the shot. I'm going to focus. Is that all right with you guys?
Take a focus. James, you're up second because you're the second one down.
So, how do I shoot?
First, you aim, and then it's what? Speed and shooting, plus an extra
Body, will, and shooting.
body, will, and shooting.
Good aim. That's a 10.
Just a minute. Body will.
That is 2 ones.
Oh, thank goodness for veteran, because you totally whiffed with the other 2 dice.
Yup. She still gets a chance to dodge. Let's see if she can even manage it. The answer might be she might not have enough dice.
James, do you actually have any tactics dice?
Let me check.
That's a good question. You could roll those in this scenario because she is completely blindsided.
It's just a bit. Yeah, I have route. I use it for rally.
Go ahead and roll you get your tactics dice as bonus dice when attacking someone from surprise.
Okay. So that's what. So do I just roll the tactics alone?
Just
roll
tactics
the
alone.
tactics dice. Just roll them right now, as if they were extra dice. Okay, well, it didn't matter because even blindsided, the guy has the creature has a 6 to defend. So we hit it with 1 success. What happens to it?
You have it on the damage setting. That is damage plus 2. You use up 1 shot. She will have to soak 3 damage. And she soaks none of it. Therefore, she has to go and take a look at what soak she has. She is going to immediately tap hurt soak because that matches perfectly. You have immediately hurt this beast of a person as she cries out in terrible pain and then is slowly turning to face you with anger and fury in her eyes, reminding you of how terrifying she was the last time you saw her.
Okay, I think everyone else has focus unless you guys want to jump down here and start shooting or something.
Zach is gonna try something. I don't know if it will work on her
All right,
or not.
well, Edmund is still the third one down the staircase,
Yeah.
so Edmund, what are you going to do first?
Do I aim and then shoot, or how does that work? I'm sorry.
You aim and then you shoot. You are not all the way around the corner either. So you would have to push past everyone first.
Which would be a movement, so you could move and then shoot. Or you could focus and wait for a shot later, or do something else.
Yes.
I'll move and shoot then, since I can't do it from right here.
Everything down here smells like terrifying burning flesh and acid, as you can see literally half of her back just melting.
Okay, are you shooting a holdout pistol?
Pocket.
Right, so a pocket pistol is your speed, mind, shooting, and you get a bonus die of, if you have bullet conservation, it's a bonus die of D6.
Speed, mind, shooting, yeah. Yep, speed, mind, shooting.
Plus another D6 to the wood conservation.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how long she's blindsided for if you get to also add your tactics of this one. Until she goes.
There's no actual, stunning in Urban Jungle. So you could rule it the first attack was blindsided, but now they're alert.
Right. I think that makes the most sense here. So that is still a 6. She still has to dodge this. And comes out very ahead.
She's still in our threat range, which means tactics dice also still apply.
That is actually very true. So if you didn't have any, you can roll that. Otherwise, it is a tie, and she is in this cluttered basement and will go ahead and claim one of the barrels.
Can I tap my
You can.
All right, I'm gonna tap that. A D12, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's correct.
Lucky 7.
So what's your personality?
Determined.
All right, you are determined to get a shot on her, and as the first 2 bullets you shoot fly past her into the barrel, you steady your aim and get one in center mass. So, how much damage is she resisting? You have 1 success.
The pocket pistol adds another 1, so it's a 2-point hit. And Dante is a nerd.
All right. She soaks both the damage because she is big and beefy.
Oh no.
And of course, she's looking at you. Next, I will go ahead and ask Zechariah.
Zach is gonna move up here behind James, and
Okay.
I don't know if this is going to work or not. But I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. He's going to attempt a vitalism roll.
Ooh.
That is 2 successes. I'll go ahead and tap Masterful Casting. My power die did dwindle there, unfortunately. 3, 4.
Oh, you've already used your reckoning, correct?
Yes, I've already used my reckoning.
Okay.
So that's 3 successes. That's enough. He is going to attempt to induce paralysis.
All right. So it sounds like she's going to have to resist this.
That is body. Let's see here. Body, will, and presence.
Okay. So we have body and we have will and her presence, which is actually pretty decent. She has at best a 5, which is beat out by your 6 and 7 here.
Okay.
Now, what power level is this?
This is power level. Wow, it would be power level. Yeah, it would be power level 3.
So I believe that it does say that the target taps 3 points worth of soaks. They can shrug off the paralysis. Does it say that?
It says choose a target within short range to resist your effect, rolling their body, will, and presence versus your casting roll as a contest. If they fail to resist, they become paralyzed. It does not say anything about soaking.
Oh, then they're paralyzed.
Yeah, so she, until the end of the scene, their muscles are locked in place. They cannot take any actions, nor can they even speak.
All right, I'm gonna give them a cross and a snail. They are now completely stock still.
And Zach will be like, that should keep her still for a while.
And Dante.
Yeah, I'll come downstairs to watch.
Okay, you come downstairs to watch. Your childhood terror literally inches away from you. Rise of bad guys. I believe she does not have any chance to resist this throughout the rest of the scene, correct?
No, I don't believe so. It says it lasts until the end of the scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Things are happening elsewhere. Because there was, in fact, a blood-curdling scream as she is literally melting in front of you and unable to move. So, Rise of Good Guys.
All right, they heard that gunshot, so they're going to be coming down here.
Mhm.
Let's get some defensive positions because that creature will be paralyzed for the next minute or so. Shoot it again with the acid gun while the rest of us get defensive positions.
Zach is gonna back away here. He's better fighting at a range.
Bad away.
I believe, while paralyzed, she does not have the ability to even dodge this, does she?
It says she cannot move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This will be the
Okay.
second shot with it.
I was pretty sure they could tap soaks to avoid this, but I guess it doesn't say that.
It does not say that. No, it says until the end of the scene, their muscles are locked in place.
Yeah, they got the one chance to contest it, and she failed, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, much like in the alleyway where everyone else had failed and they were just forced to watch everything. It is a very scary power right now.
It's pretty scary. That's why we have the mesmeric shield and that kind of stuff. All right, well, let's get ready for. We fired guns and screams, so the minions are going to come soon.
Okay.
I guess I've got it ready in action to shoot. Someone comes down.
You want to focus, is what you want to
Yeah,
do.
focus, yeah.
Yeah. Zek is gonna move back and also focus here.
Right. So let's cover people one at a time. James, you
Yeah.
said you were firing.
Yes, I failed my aim.
Did you want to roll other dice?
Oh
Aim's
yeah,
a
I'm gonna
bonus
do
die on
shooting.
top of the other dice.
There you go. That is at least one success there. So that's going to be 3 damage. She still gets to soak it. So let's go ahead and see how well she does. Maybe she doesn't die immediately. Okay, so that's 1. She needs to soak the remaining 2 of it. And as she is melting in front of you, she doesn't seem like that scary of a monster, honestly. It's like watching a statue melt, except one that hates you. So she has tapped 1 soak. She's still alive for now, despite melting across her front and back. You can almost see the bones inside of her now.
Ugh.
And of course, all the wonderful orange fluid running down her entire body. Some of it hers, some of it the acid.
I somehow know I'm just putting her out of her misery.
Zach
You
would
still have
almost
1.
feel bad if he hadn't heard horrible.
That was an
horrible
aim and attack, so
stories.
that's his round.
That is
Yeah.
correct. Claudia, you moved over there and then focused again.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna. They're coming, guys.
Zechariah, you ran all the way over there.
Yep.
Edmund.
I'm hiding behind the box so I get a good aim, like right dead center.
All right, you have a box recover. And Dante.
I think I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Okay, go back upstairs.
Ransack the house while we're doing the fighting.
Well, I mean, it's either that or since you're probably gonna get them bottlenecked in the stairs, if I could find something up here to like pour down on them or something of that nature.
Oh, yeah. That's not a bad idea. See if you can like find like a barrel or something.
I'm
roll down the stairs.
essentially invisible until I do something to make myself visible. So I've got to make my one shot count. This is my problem.
Mhm.
All right. So you're out there, and their turn. Now that they have done what they were doing, they are going to go ahead and start trying to move. They are actually going to go on a full sprint.
Is James gonna hide or no?
Oh, I ain't gonna hide in my next turn.
Yeah, because he shot the huntress.
Okay, so he can't move. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And all of these people are reeling, but I'm also a little lazy. So that is Rise of Bad Guys. The Huntress. You can still hear the growling, but that is about all. So James, you are unloaded.
He's got 3 vials though, doesn't he? So he could reload the gun.
Got what?
You have 3 vials of Braille, so you could reload the gun.
Oh, yes, but I don't want them to see me.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you going to do then?
Move here and then reload.
All right, good choice. Edmund.
So first, I know my gun doesn't do nothing, right? So this thing.
It's a gun.
I mean, you can still shoot her or try to
She's
shoot
not
her.
immune to the bullets, no.
Okay.
She's not. She can soak the bullets, but she's not immune to them.
I'll try again then.
Another gunfire.
Are you aiming first, or
Yeah, so that already.
yeah? So it'd be D8 plus 3D6, I guess. That's 2 successes, so that's 3 more damage.
All right, so 3 more. Let's see if she can survive through this. This might be the end of her. That is 1, and she will soak another, and that is the end of her. As the bullet goes through her, you can see the rest of her sort of topple to the ground in a single stiff piece. You can see exposed bone and organs beating with vile orange liquid inside of her, and her mask sort of topples to the side, leaving just behind the haggard face of an old woman. All right. So Edmund, that was your choice to shoot. Was there anything else?
Just if I could focus again for the
You
bad
can't.
guy.
You need 2 actions for that, so you could guard.
Yeah, guard.
Well, actually, he aimed and then shot, so that's his actions, isn't he?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
If
fair
you
enough.
then that's all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the aim before.
You're good. You're good.
Who haven't I asked yet? Claudia, you're just still focusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they can take care of a helpless monster. It's the cultists I'm worried about.
Okay.
Zach is
And Zechariah, then you were reeling. Go ahead and recover, and you have 1 action.
Okay. Wait, was I reeling?
I assume that's what the purple was.
That was my focus.
Oh, okay. Everyone else uses blue.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We
Yeah.
have a color code scheme for this.
Sorry.
This is why it.
Sorry. Yep. Zach is gonna keep on focusing here.
Okay,
I think I
so-
have a plan.
All right, so Dante, you're the one who is very aware of where everyone is and what is happening. What are you
Yeah.
going to do?
I think I have a plan. A very stupid plan.
Well, we love stupid.
What roll is it to see the maximum amount of movement, or what is the maximum amount of movement I could possibly get, and how do I accomplish it?
Good question. Rafferty, help us out.
The soft cap on movement or hard cap on movement would be 30 meters.
Right, these guys have chosen to simply run and given up their turn and gone reeling to do so. So they didn't roll anything.
Right, no. So if I just took the stunt and went reeling, I can move 30, right?
Correct.
Is this map to scale, or?
It is to scale.
You don't have any flaws to prevent you from running, do you?
No, age? No.
Right. I mean, this is the GM's chance to say you're too old. Here's your experience.
So Dante, you are reeling, and I do have to ask, what's the roll to oppose you and your hidden nature?
I don't think there is one. I'll double check.
There is.
Well, no, I think that's if
disregard
I
what it
do. I think that's if I do something.
Yeah, he's
Your characters as well.
Yeah, he's effectively hidden until he does something or until someone perceives him with an unusual sense.
Right. So I'm
But
asking
also,
for.
in the standard
This is
focus of
clouding the
rules,
minds, though, right?
yeah. Also, people are usually only observant
Will
of the
and
game. when they're-
questioning versus your casting roll.
Oh, okay. There we go. But
That's what I was
usually
looking for.
people are only observant when they're focused. If they're doing something or dazed as they would be by running, they probably wouldn't have time to see it.
Yeah, you did say that they're reeling.
That is true. They are rushing. However, this is still basically just versus the magical effect, I suppose.
Well, it says they'll ignore
maybe they
you.
will.
I'm hidden in plain sight.
Well,
like,
we'll
I'm
keep
not
it in mind, then.
technically invisible. I'm just ignored right now.
You're actually, yeah, just completely obvious there as long as the magic holds.
I imagine
I will say
it's
as long as they're reeling.
I imagine it's like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right? Somebody else's problem field. Out of the
Yeah,
corner
yeah,
of
I
your
was gonna
eye,
say,
I'm
they're
like,
not their problem. Yet.
yeah, out of the corner of the eye, I'm like another servant in the house. You just
And to let it in on the meta here, cautious pace people are ones that are moving only like one pace around and focusing. When they're
Yeah.
running pell mell like this, they probably
They're
wouldn't-
not going to notice anything, which is a very
Right.
good point. So Dante, that is what you did for your round. You ran, and you're in the middle.
Of course, to be fair, Dante also ran, so he's not getting a good look at that.
Exactly. All right then. So, bad guys. The Huntress is just dead in the basement, unfortunately. This slot can actually manage to get about here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and stack them up. They're still running, and you can hear now quite a lot of running and a lot of movement up top.
yeah, this is already. I can tell my plan has failed. You want to know what my stupid plan was because it's not ever gonna happen? I was gonna run to this
What?
piano over here and start playing it.
Yeah, it's just too short a distance, really.
Yeah, I realized.
I think you should totally do that, though.
However, Dante, there is something that you notice with your vision. There's someone else there, another tiger over here, who is rounding this corner. They're in their pajamas already, and they have a gun.
What does that say?
Oh my god, someone who draws all those pervert cartoons.
I don't even know what that
So,
is. What's
that
old
is-
cat?
Yeah. So that is bad guys, now it's good guys. And I have to ask, is everyone in the basement going to focus and wait for them to come down?
I'm
Pretty much.
focusing.
Yeah.
Alright.
yes.
Well, the only one I would ask about is Edmund, or oh no, wait, Edmund's hiding behind a box. Okay.
Ambush, you were all prepared for. Congratulations. You killed her before they had a chance to react. So I'll ask, Dante, what are you doing up top? You recover from reeling, and then
Yeah, I mean, I don't imagine once they get into a firefight with you guys, they're gonna be distracted by a phantom piano.
There's that room filled with weird books I told you about.
Is that books? I thought those were bottles. I thought that was like the not the vinery.
that is where they were earlier reading,
Oh,
or at least
okay.
collecting books.
Yeah, but
This
you.
is where they were doing research, and that's where I thought they were. This is the library, but this is the room I almost went in earlier because, and also there was a servant in here earlier. They're not there now.
Right, but you want me to read books while you guys are potentially being murdered?
And you know, you can run around or go wherever you want. I just suggested that this might be a place of interest if you don't want to go play the. I think you should play the piano.
Yeah, I guess I'll continue with the piano playing because I recognize it's stupid, but I got no other ideas. Because my other idea was to like find a bunch of alcohol, pour it down the stairs, and threaten to burn them in. But at the same time, you guys would be trapped down there, and I'd be burning you alive. So that's not a good plan either.
Well, that and alcohol does not is a incredibly poor.
Yeah, but in the absence of other options.
Mhm.
We need good combat music, so that'd be good. Play the piano.
And as Dante reaches a crescendo, everyone dies.
No,
Yeah, no, I play Moonlight Sonata as the house burns down around me. It's a classic maneuver, right?
All right. So, clarifying that, Dante, you are just heading up the house. Good job. All the rest of these, they are no longer going to be reeling. They'll have one action, and this is going to be a little bit of a standoff. They're going to catch their breaths, realize that they don't hear any more shots happening, and take a break. They are going to guard, recover themselves, and then go in together as you hear a deep voice growl. They must all still be down there. Hold your ground. We'll bring them out. What do all of you do? Are you all going to focus again?
No, I can hear that they're stalling up there, and I'm gonna go ahead and goad them down here, guys. I'm gonna start shouting, "Justice has come for you!"
caught this. Come out and play.
All right, so let's enter a little bit of talking then, because you guys aren't going to go down, and they won't go down either just yet. So you will hear
Crap,
back.
I forgot. What skill do you use for taunting in this game?
Good question. I've forgotten. I would probably say it was presence, but there's got to be something.
I only.
I think.
You mean
I
trick?
think that-
Uh,
Yeah, I don't
speed,
think we
mind,
actually have-
deceit.
I don't think we actually have. Yeah, I don't think we actually have taunting in this game. So I'm gonna have to trick them to coming down here, which is speed, mind, and deceit.
Yes.
Yes, justice has come for you. Come
Versus
down
their-
and face me. Unless you want to prove yourself cowards in front. I'm all alone.
All right, I'm gonna have this be against their leader to try to keep them in line.
I don't want to be the leader. I want to get the front line minion.
Okay, yeah, that's actually fair. They're probably the only real target.
I mean the boss can try to order him out of it if he wants to blow his focus on it. But I'm gonna taunt you coming down here.
I'm gonna talk
Woohoo!
as well.
9! I'm a freaking genius.
All right, and taking a look again. Speed, mind, observation, and questioning. So that's speed. This is mind. They don't have observation. They don't have questioning.
You heard her. She's all alone. Get her.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my action. I guess everyone else is just going to focus and wait for him to come down here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I get another chance to
All right, I
run.
guess-
All right. Everyone else is focusing down there. Dante, I'm gonna ask. You gonna keep moving?
Oh, just out of reach.
Or I guess this guy is actually like wandering down the hallway towards you, and you can just kind of move past him.
Yeah, it literally says that they'll like bump past me or whatever.
Yeah, he even hits your shoulder and mutters, "Excuse me."
Oh
and then
no, it
doesn't
says
think about it.
they won't bump into you or anything. They'll just subconsciously ignore you.
Yeah, that also works. Ultimately, same effect. I like my jokes. Well, anyway. All right, so rise the bad guys then. This guy here is just gonna go ahead and kind of like keep running, and you can hear somewhere upstairs like, "What's going on?" And over here, the leader is going to go first and try to keep his minions from being incredibly stupid. So he's going to go ahead and start off, and he's going to try to rally them. That is tactics and
No,
will.
it's a trick. Don't go.
That is one success. That is enough to do the rally here and keep him from going down. It's like, no, you idiot! Together, listen to me, not them.
Do you mind if I have my chance to try to do the same thing?
It's not your turn.
Okay.
Well, I mean, unless you burn your focus.
No, that's okay.
Okay, so you're keep. He has one more action. He is going to go ahead and out every will and question it.
And don't forget, someone gave us all mesmeric shields.
That is true. You will all get a bonus against this.
How many?
1d12, I believe. So roll your will, your questioning, and the bonus d12. That is not enough, Claudia.
It's a video. What the ever loving hell?
Does she get a bonus D8 for the precognition?
Oh my god.
No, the bonus
Well,
D8
because this
is
does not apply to this situation at all.
yeah,
This-
not to this situation.
It literally applies because these are the cultists that I saw shooting her to death.
No, this is to resist the
This is to resist
invisibility effect.
mesmerism, not to be shot, nor
Right.
to break down doors.
No, I'm arguing that she can't get shot if she gets mesmerized because those are two different end goals.
No. Dude, he's clouding minds. I would get the bonus D8 if he tries to murder me instead of everyone else.
All right. So Claudia, you have unfortunately failed.
I
James,
have,
you
like,
have.
2d12 to resist this. What the hell?
I know. James, you have failed.
I rolled-
Zechariah, you
I
have
think-
failed.
Yeah.
Did you not roll your other dice?
I did. I rolled the D8 and the D1 and the D12, and I got ones on both.
Oh, oof. Okay. Well,
We're just
that
rolling
sucks.
like ass. Remember, you can tap your personality if you really want to.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and tap personality.
Okay, maybe you'll resist this.
Zek is protective. He is not going to be fooled when his friends are in danger. Nope.
Yeah, he's fooled when his friends are in danger.
I'm skeptical.
That you are. You could roll 2 if you want. Do you want to, James?
Yes.
Okay.
The disbelief soak does add a bonus D12 to resist this.
I do have disbelief.
That would be wonderful for you to roll right now, too.
That's a bonus D12 to resist. There you go.
Congratulations, your mind is not clouded. And Edmund, you have successfully avoided that as well. And for posterity, I will ask Dante to roll a 2 just so that we are aware.
What are we rolling?
Will and questioning, and your plus D12.
Your mesmeric shield if you've got one.
Yeah, put one on me. The only thing I didn't put
Mhm.
on me was a spirit ward because I ran out.
All right, so if you don't have mesmeric shield, no D12, but you still roll.
No,
Will
I
and
have
questioning.
mesmeric. I said I don't have spirit ward.
Well, go ahead and give us the roll. That is
I had to
good
double
enough.
check because I don't have questioning. I just had to double check that.
All right, no one strangely disappears from your vision. And incidentally, I'm going to go ahead and reveal up here. You see, of course, in another room, Mrs. Noble cowering in her bed.
I don't know who that is.
I thought it was just funny. Anyway, all right, so the tiger has done what they want, and I believe you've already identified him as Jonathan Noble, so I shall do that right now. There we go. They have been rallied together. They are going to try to proceed down together. They are all going to guard. Actually, never mind. This one up front, who you had just tricked, is going to receive the order. The Molotov from earlier. Throw it down there. But sir, she's still down there. Throw it down there. And the cultists will, in fact, throw a Molotov down there.
But sir, that's impractical. We lit it hours ago.
Throw it down there.
We lit it when we were going to set the building on fire back in the city.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be a near burst, and I believe near is 3 meters. If they throw it at the bottom, it might barely get the woman in black, but it will
Can I-
not get Edmund.
Can I try to shoot the bottle?
You'll just. What will that do?
The same, it's had
Before
the
he
same
throws it
effect.
down?
It
Can I
will
try throwing
also
it or in the
explode there, then, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Okay,
it'll
here-
just make
here's
them
the
explode earlier.
question.
Does anyone want to interrupt to use psychokinesis to put the fire out?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like here, like could I like sort of like try to psychokinesis and divert the path?
Okay, when do you want to do it? Is going to be my specific question, then.
Probably like I don't know.
Probably after they throw it and when it's in the air and thus unattended. That's when I would
Yeah.
tap it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so I get a help.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and tap my focus to do a power roll.
Yeah,
You know, just
because
in
once it's in the air, it's unattended.
just in the argument of the shooting it out of the air thing, you could wait till they light it and then shoot it in his hand.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think we have LOS, do we?
No, you don't, which is why they're throwing it at the bottom of the stairwell.
Yeah, I mean, if this guy is at the top of the stairwell, I guess I don't know who's shooting. But if they're at the bottom of the stairwell, they should be able to see him.
Yeah, me, Edmund.
Yeah, they have not gotten to the bottom of it because they've been told, don't rush down
No,
there
no, I
because you're
mean-
all idiots.
No, I mean, if
So-
he's at the bottom, he should be able to see up because the guy who's throwing it has to have line of sight of the ground to at the bottom of the stairwell.
He doesn't have to have line of sight because he's shooting this spot here, not this spot.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Correct.
If Edmund is at the bottom of the stairwell, if Edmund was just a little bit closer.
If Edmund was closer, he would have line of sight. Edmund is specifically back far enough that he doesn't have line of sight, or they would have started shooting him already.
Okay, so basically I'm gonna be rolling power too.
It's a 45-degree angle, so
Yeah.
when the guy tosses it from 2 paces away, he can only see up to here.
All
but
right.
he's dropping it here, so the AOE is going to splash on me.
Okay, that is 1, 2,
Uno,
3.
dos,
That,
tres, cuatro, 4.
yeah, that is enough for a poltergeist 3. So I assume that's enough power to deflect the bottle back at them, maybe.
If you want to throw it back up the staircase, that is also an option because you had until you actually roll to decide what you were doing.
That's exactly what we want. That's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah, like let's
So-
toss that bottle back up the stairs so it explodes on them instead.
There we go. So, I'm going to go ahead and roll their very bad dice. and that is probably going to be at least one success. They will go ahead and try to dodge their own
Ha!
bullet.
You guys didn't count on my psychokinesis, did you?
And
Oh,
5. There we
that
go.
was
So
a
one of them
very
will
fine
actually
shot.
get out of this free. The other one is going to be taking 3 fire damage and probably burn to death.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 actually.
Oof.
Well, they're cultists. They're pretty tough.
They are pretty tough, so they will soak 1, but however, he does have to soak a few
Yeah.
more.
By definition, cultists are fireproof.
Okay,
Where's
so
that from?
and I'm gonna go ahead and give him this one. Okay, so he has gone ahead and eaten through both his monstrous soak and his panic soak. He is on fire and doesn't like this. So with his second action, he is going to go screaming back out here.
And Zach is gonna be like, "Yeah, don't try that again."
And to that you will hear a deep voice say, "Another." But sir, another. And they will do the plan a second time.
But sir, that's impractical.
A second time.
The library's right here.
Claudia, I'm going to need you to dodge a 2.
Oh my god.
If you can't do this, then I have lost all faith in you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give up after this. Almost didn't.
You.
Roll 20. Why do you hate me?
I mean, I was saying to myself, there is a universe where you roll 4 ones.
Mhm.
It is possible, but not very likely. And these guys are going to go ahead and focus. The only 2 people who hear the voice, by the way, have been Edmund and James. Zechariah, you just kind of did is on pure reaction.
Mhm.
However, Edmund and James, you will hear the deep voice go ahead and say, "And now let them burn."
Oh no, we can hear him talking. We just can't like vocalize him. It's like the shadow. I keep telling you guys, it's like the shadow. Am I the only one who's seen the shadow?
I mean, only the shadow would know that.
I'm sorry, I'm just working on the premise that you're all supposed to ignore him if you fail. But, well, here we are anyway. So, this guy has gone ahead and does his action. Villains have gone. Rise of Heroes. There is a small fire down here now.
I gotta wait for one of you guys to put out the fire.
I mean, I don't think pyrokinesis is just going to make it worse. So,
No, pyrokinesis. Well, first of all, there's cryokinesis in there too, right? Or do we not? Do we not
I
have
don't think
that?
I don't think you have
Cryo,
cryo.
It's
but
not.
it is
Oh.
well within the realm of possibility.
You can at least move the fire up the stairs.
Okay. I will make a power roll then.
All right.
Unfortunately, I cannot claim abjure for this one. My power has just dwindled, but that is 3 successes, so I will move the fire back up the stairs.
Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and say, how far up the stairs do you want to move it?
Enough to burn the guys without blocking our escape route.
I think he only has LOS to this guy.
Yeah.
Right. So since you're at the bottom of the staircase there, you can see well enough down there, and this guy will actually end up in the fire and will start screaming, "Oh my god!" And we'll handle him
Bad
later.
taste in my mouth using pyrokinesis after my brother burned to death, but
Especially
Well,
burning somebody else.
I brought you guys into this. I should take you out. I'm gonna go ahead and guard and ascend the stairs.
Oh, you heard it here. Claudia's gonna try and kill you.
It's as if it's the future that you had seen. Dante Claudia is about to break down a door and then into gunfire.
Now you guys are throwing Molotovs. You're not shooting guns.
All right, so you have ascended the staircase. So that covers at least 2 of you. Edmund.
I am going to shoot if I'm able to see anybody.
You're gonna have to move probably to the bottom of the stairs at least.
Yes, you will need to be in this yellowish area.
Okay. Can I go to the side and shoot, or like right here?
Yes, you could go ahead and shoot from there if you wish.
Sure, I will do that.
One, 4, 5. He will have to dodge because he does not have anything in his hands right now. Oh. And, of all things, because he is spinning around trying to not be on fire, your bullet misses and hits a wall instead. It's as if he's moving irrationally.
Oh, I just realized something that I forgot to claim. I guess it might be a little bit too late. Zach was wearing that mind shield thing.
Wearing it?
I think you
Yeah.
rolled that. There was
No,
a
I
D12 in there.
I rolled the d12 for the mesmer shield that Dante gave me.
I think they applied to different domains is the point.
What's a mind shield?
Like
thought that would be
the thing that Dr. Gray built. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if that
Professor
would-
Wonderful's
Oh, yes.
Oh,
resisting
yeah.
You know, I didn't know that
Did
thing
you
was
tr-
real. I thought you guys were just making an X-Men joke.
No,
My
it was
question is,
out.
did you turn it on?
Yeah, you actually have to turn it on. But as a correction, I don't know if it's real either. I'm just going on what Mr.
I
Wonderful
mean, I would
told me.
assume Zach. I mean, like it is something retrospective, but I would assume Zach would have.
I'm
turned it
fine
on
if you want to
before
declare
going
it, and it'll be on, but just so we know, it is on.
in. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and roll another D12.
Yeah. So
Because maybe
no.
not.
I don't know. It's like
It doesn't
unfortunately.
work. It's fake.
God damn it! Shoddy ass devices.
All right. So Edmund, you moved up and fired. You also have this focus. Were you going to do anything else with it?
I can't shoot again, correct?
No,
No.
you can't. Not unless you had
No,
like
no.
dexterity or something.
No, I'm just gonna keep it in dragon.
You lose it at the end of this turn. What is your third action?
I would say guard.
Yeah, guard, I guess.
All right, good choice, James.
You still have one shot left in that acid gun.
People are starting to rush down the stairs. Fire is moving all over the place. None of this makes any sense.
I go next to Edmund.
All right, you move up. What else would you like to do?
Do I see the noble?
See the what now?
Do I see the dean?
No. You see only the people who are up on the stairwell, which is Claudia and the other cultist.
I'll be on guard then.
All right, you are on guard. So you'll go ahead and hit guard, and that'll be the end of your turn then. Dante, you're playing the piano.
Yep, I stride over to the piano and I begin playing Moonlight Sonata. Do 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 do.
I want you to roll for how well you play here. You are a trained performer. You know what you can add to this.
Right, but what's
and it's probably going to be something along the lines of speed, presence, and performance. And since it's the piano and you're trying to do a specific piece, why don't you throw in academics too? The sheet music's already there.
Surely this will open up some sort of secret passages.
One, two, three, 4 successes. The entire house can hear Moonlight Sonata starting to play in the background. And Dante, you more than certainly hear a few whats resound throughout the house.
Like I almost feel like I need to go on YouTube and start listening to Moonlight Sonata now.
Yeah. All right. So that is Rise Good Guys. Now Rise the Bad Guys. One of these bad guys is gonna go, oh no, they're in the other parts of the house. I'll have to go here. And he just runs, and that's as far as he gets. He is at the open doorway and sees you. Unless you close the door behind you.
I was running, so no.
Okay, so yeah, he sees you because you're drawing attention to yourself right now, but he's also reeling. That's all that matters. This guy is in the fire, and I'm going to see if he can avoid being on fire. I'm going to go ahead and roll him some body speed athletics. All right, he's going to stop, drop, and roll, and then roll his way out of danger. He has successfully managed to not be on fire, but there is now a fire in the way. This guy is going to get rallied. Claudia, you will of course hear him say, "You idiot, you fool, why do you let them embarrass you like this? You know they are in possession of the strong force already." And he's going to do his best, which I think was just... boop. And he will go ahead and rally some soaks back. He's not going to be panicked. And I don't think he can rally back Monstrous Soak. At least I'm pretty sure.
No, you
sounded-
can't. You can't rally back the monster. So
Yeah, didn't think so. So he's no longer monstrous, but he's not on fire and he's not panicking anymore. So he's good. These other ones have focus. So what they're going to do is none of them have a clear line of sight of you exactly. So they are actually going to take a couple steps back, or stride back a meter, and focus. You are also going to stride back a little bit. All right. So they don't seem necessarily eager to go in after you right now. Rise of good guys.
Oh boy. Zek has nothing left but a knife.
you don't have a gun.
No,
Yeah,
he does. And I'm actually better at fighting with the knife than a gun anyway.
Okay, well, I need you guys to come up here because this is gonna get ugly before it gets pretty.
Wow.
So, Claudia, what are you going to do?
I am going to guard and move through the flames to here.
All right. For the flames, I'd like you to roll body speed athletics for me. This is going to dig into any movements or actions, but this will just see if you catch on fire a little bit. And actually, since you're guarding, you could roll an additional d8, but you're fine. You're good. You brace yourself against the fire, jump through, and pull yourself away before anything has a chance to light. And of course, as you step out into the hallway, 3 people are going to have their guns ready, and they are going to use their focus to fire at you.
Oh dear.
So let's go ahead and handle them one at a time. So, pistols. They are going to have
Okay, let's do the
2d6,
first one.
1d4 for ammunition, and because the future has been foretold, they will have a d8 to shoot you.
All right, who is shooting first?
The closest one first.
So this one.
Yes, he is adjacent to you.
All right, I am going to counter attack, and I don't have wrestling, so I am just going to go ahead and punch you.
Good idea. So he's going to try to shoot you with his silenced pistol, and he has a couple of ones there and is actually out of ammunition. I'm going to give them something for that.
Despair.
That 5. All right, that is a 3-point jab to your face.
Ooh, wow. Well, the 5 does clear a little bit of it out, but yeah, that's still 5 points total, isn't it?
No, that's 3 point.
Okay, so 3 points instead. He
Yeah,
can
no,
handle
if you
3 a
rolled
little bit
lower, it'd
better.
be a lot more.
So, all right, he's going to hit his endurance. He soaks 1 of it, and he's going to go ahead and drop monstrous for this.
All right, who else wants some?
Why? The second one, the one directly behind him, is going to do the same. He is a little bit further distance from you.
You are going to get shot.
I mean, they are cross-firing, so these people have no gun discipline.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but
they are just barreling down the corridor without any concern. They could hit their friends here.
and when I counterattack, that means I'm giving up cover. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the second guy.
All right, that's fair. That is a 6. That is another hit.
That is a whopping 2 points of damage as I only have a pocket pistol.
All right, he may very well soak this. Let's observe his endurance. Well, soak 1. He is going to go ahead and also drop monstrous.
All right, who else wants some?
The last one, who is not going to learn from the other 2 instances of this, and he's going to do it anyway.
I'm gonna shoot you too because I've still got bullets.
Great idea.
That's 1.
Yep.
So you've got a 4 and I've got a 7. That's another mere 2-point hit.
All right, and when we hit
And
endurance,
I still have bullets, you jerks. Yeah!
it's 2. Yeah, he has to entirely soak it now. So you fire down the hallway, and you manage to rip apart the ritual-looking masks and robes, and punch this one in the face. And they are all staggered and bewildered. And you realize very quickly that, as scary as these people were a moment ago, they're just a pack of fools.
They're just meat and bone, like all the rest.
Indeed. And so all of their focuses have gone off. You have done your turn. I'm going to ask who's up next. James, you are the closest to danger.
It just a minute. Okay, so what's going? So
You
she
just
told
heard
me
a
to come
lot
up,
of
right?
fire go off upstairs, and there's a fire in the way.
Yeah, we're leaving. I just went up the stairs and just everyone started shooting at me and I started shooting back.
You told me to come up, right?
We're leaving. Unless you guys want to stay in the basement and get Molotovs thrown at you all day.
No, I'm going. I'm going.
All right. So if you want to go ahead and cross the fire, you could roll body speed athletics for me.
Okay.
That is a success. Congratulations, you are across the fire. What is your second action?
Guard.
All right, guarding sounds great. Edmund.
Yep, body speed athletics.
Cross the fire.
Yep.
That's right.
This is gonna get real crowded real quick. I really wish I had some power dice left.
That is at least one success. You too can make it across the fire and choose one more thing for this turn. Are you going to also guard?
Sure, yeah.
All right, it's the cool thing to do. Next, I will ask Zechariah.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to follow the trend here. It said body speed athletics.
That's right.
Can't
Oh
you
my
just
God.
fly over the? Never mind.
I mean, I guess I could fly over the fire, kind of.
Actually, that's a very good point.
Yeah,
You don't
Kinda
have
like
to if you don't want to.
like I could kind of spread my wings and take a little hop over.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
He's flying with style.
Congratulations, having wings pays off.
And I'll stop right there and also guard.
All right, so we got a crowded little area here. We have 3 people with pistols and 2 people who are empty-handed and panicking. Or were a moment ago. And I'll go ahead and finish off. Dante, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm still in the first octave. I mean, not octave. Quartet? I don't know the words on here. I'm still at the beginning of the song.
Okay. So, rise of bad guys. Dante, this guy is no longer reeling, and he's going to go ahead and take a step into the room. He has his gun out and just is pointing it vaguely in your direction, but he doesn't have focus. And he's just going to call out, "Who the hell are you?"
I'm done answering him. I have my eyes
So,
closed. I'm
Ghost
playing.
of Christmas Past.
Yeah, you're just gonna be nice and creepy there. That's perfectly fine. You keep on playing.
You know what? Actually, I am going to be creepy and keep on playing for a frightened stunt.
Ooh, well, you can do that next when it's not your turn.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, it is your turn.
I'm confused.
no,
I don't know if it is or not.
I'm sorry. Getting my head straight. It is the bad guy's turn.
So wait, did I act first last time, or did I not act at all?
Before you said that you were still playing the piano. It's their turn. He stepped into the room
Okay.
and asked a question. That's it. So that's over there. You can try to scare him next. That'll be great. Down here, Jonathan is going to get up to some shenanigans. And because you are hated by terrible entities, he will have an additional bonus to try to do something here. Which I think is going to be trying to do some sort of mesmerism to hypnotize Claudia where she stands.
Good thing
So
you have
that
that
is going to
mesmer
be
shield.
So that is going to be 5d8 because that has not dwindled yet. And I'm giving them additional 1d10 because you have interfered with them for the last time. Claudia, you can resist via mind, will, and questioning. Or, I'm sorry, mind, will, deceit, presence. Because he is trying to hypnotize you, not to just get you to forget. Oh, and his power die does in fact dwindle.
Man, all these dice. I have tied!
Claim the mesmer shield.
That is with the mesmer shield.
Yeah. I mean, could you claim the mesmer shield as a tiebreaker?
What happens if I do that?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm going to go ahead and say, if you want to do that, you can do that. You won't have any idea it happened, but the mesmer shield will be gone after that.
If I tie, does that mean I get hit, but I'm just aware of it?
I believe you get hit, but you're aware of it.
Oh, what are you doing to me?
He is trying to hypnotize you.
Oh, yeah, screw you. Mesmer shield only rolled a 1 anyway. I mean, I appreciate the protection, but screw this nonsense.
All right, so you aren't even aware that you've lost protection, but screw him.
Well, I can feel something wave over my body.
Yep.
By the way, you just attacked me. Where the hell are you?
He is right over here in front of you. You are now aware of his presence, and
That's
his
what
mind
I
shield is
needed.
gone.
Seeing as he attacked, am I aware of him now too?
You are, though you haven't turned the corner just yet.
Yeah.
Yep. Just
All right.
focus my glaring eyes on him. I'm here to hunt monsters.
There's now a pack of people surrounding you, Claudia. They might have tactics.
I'm
No,
not
they
trapped
don't
in
have
this.
any tactics.
I'm not trapped in this hallway with you. You're trapped in this hallway with me.
All right. So they still have guns out. This one, however, is unloaded. So he's going to go ahead and reload, getting rid of that. And he's actually going to step back out of the way, specifically so other people can get a shot. So that leaves these two here. They are going to try to shoot you again. Because the breach is over, they will no longer have their D8. Fate has been completed.
All right, so this one's shooting at me?
The first one on the left, yes.
All right, I will return fire.
All right, they have 4s.
That is a 7 and a 10, and the pocket pistol adds 1. That is a 3-point hit. Blam!
All right. Bullet flies. And when we hit their endurance, he doesn't soak any of it.
Ah!
He is going to have to both go panicked and into a frenzy.
Oh, that's right, you guys. Yeah, you guys are scary.
So he's not dead yet, but he did take a bullet straight to his chest, and he does not approve. Oh, it was supposed to be this guy. Hold up.
Yeah, who else
Now
is?
the guy behind him will fire.
Yeah. Who else wants some?
He doesn't have to load or anything. He's going to go ahead and choose to aim because he is being less stupid.
All right, I will return fire. That is a 7, which beats your 6. That is a 2-point hit. Blam!
Yeah, alright, as he has to go ahead and soak the bullet.
I don't even know how to shoot.
He's gonna go ahead and choose Frenzy. The other one directly behind you is going to draw his pistol, and then step back.
Wow, you guys are scared of me.
That after all that, he's reconsidering his options. This one here is going to draw his pistol, and then he is going to try to scare you. So you're going to roll body, will, and presence versus his, and he has an additional D12, and he gets 4 ones on all of this. He tries to growl at you and then starts choking. And you can hear the choking noises behind you, and they will continue for